Good morning. It is our Coffee in the Word this Tuesday morning. And today's title is Half Full or Half Empty. We've all heard the question before, is the glass half full or half empty? It's one of those personality test-like questions. The optimist always says it's half full, but the pessimist says half empty. But the thing is, I don't think that most of us don't live at either extreme. We live in the in-between. Some days we're very thankful for what we have. Other days we feel the weight of what we don't. Let me give you a picture. You can open a fridge. Sorry, I can't speak today. You can open the fridge and there's just enough milk left for your bowl of cereal. And I'm saying, do you think, yes, I can still have breakfast, or now I got to go to the store? What are you thinking in that moment? It's the same amount of milk, but your perspective makes all the difference. Paul kind of talks about this in Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 and 12. It says, I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. Notice what he says, I have learned. He wasn't born with contentment. It wasn't his natural wiring or his way to be. He had to learn it, and so do we. And that's encouraging, isn't it? Because sometimes we think if I were just a better Christian, I'd always be happy. I think many of us think that at some point in our lives, but Paul reminds us that contentment is a process. It's something God shapes in us over time. And the secret that Paul discovered is contentment doesn't come from how much you have. It comes from who you belong to. When Christ is at the center, you can face any season that's available. Whether it's in a time when you have more than you'll ever need, or whether it's when you are empty. Think about how much time of our lives are spent chasing more, spent following the Robertsons, a bigger house, a better job, more recognition, more security. The problem with more is that there's never enough. And I try to explain this to people. Even when you get what you think would satisfy you, the cup will always feel half empty. Paul flips that upside down. He says it's not about what's in the cup, it's about who holds it. So, what's in your cup right now? Maybe it feels full. Maybe you're in a season of blessing, but maybe it feels empty. Maybe sometimes it's half and half. Wherever you are, the challenge is to practice contentment. Not because life is perfect, but because Christ is present. Paul says in the very next verse, Philippians 4:13, which gets taken out of context all of the time, I can do all of this through him who gives me strength. That's the secret. It's not positive thinking, not pretending everything is fine, but relying on Christ to carry you. So tomorrow, when you pour your coffee and open the fridge, glance at your bank account, ask yourself, am I half full or am I half empty? And remember Paul's words, because with Jesus, your cup is never just half full. It's always overflowing. I'm Alex Wooten. This has been Coffee in the Word.